You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To us, two diamond jewelry, a diamond for our love, and a diamond for the life we share. To the woman I will love forever, to our past and to our future.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word.
Culver's!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes today.
Today a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
Superior Water Light and Power wants you to be aware of potential carbon monoxide poisoning, a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic gas. Flu-like symptoms, headaches, and nausea are some signs to watch for. Excessive moisture on windows, black soot on registers, and strange odors from heating appliances could be an indication of carbon monoxide poisoning. If you suspect a problem, call SWLNP, the Superior Fire Department, or your local fuel supplier. A safety reminder from Superior Water Light and Power, an elite company.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Superior Water, Light, and Power reminds customers to please shovel snow away from your gas meters and regulators. Snow removal allows for proper operation of the equipment and clears a safer path for their employees to more easily access your meters. A safety message from Superior Water, Light, and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
You built your business here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. We only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual.
Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's. We love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah.
If you smell a rotten egg odor inside or outside your home, it could be a sign of a gas leak. Don't panic. Leave the premises immediately and call Superior Water, Light, and Power. A trained SWLMP technician will be dispatched to the location to inspect for a possible leak. Natural gas has an excellent safety record, but leaks are possible either accidental or by misuse. A safety message from Superior Water, Light, and Power, an elite company. Great service, even better, at swlp.com and on Facebook.
Design a unique jewelry piece at Numi Jewelers that is one of a kind. Our 6-prong custom jewelry design service guarantees a piece you can love for a lifetime.
Numi Jewelers, where the Twin Ports gets engaged.
You built your business here. You've made a home here. You're shaping a life, creating a legacy. When we look at all you've made, we only have one question. What will you make next? Make more possible. National Bank of Commerce.
Stadium for this UPSL Premier Division Midwest West Conference sanctioned matchup between the visiting Vlora FC and your Superior City. We'll begin this evening with the starting 11 for the visiting Vlora FC. Wearing the number 5, Alvaro Arce. Wearing the number 6, Simone Echeverri Morales. Wearing the number 19, Javier Gallegos. Wearing the number 10, Juan Lagares. Wearing the number 8, Avery Larson. Wearing the number 9, Justin Martinez. Wearing the number 7, Tomas Mena. Wearing the number 18, Francisco Nava Gomez. And wearing the number 2, Geronimo Zelaya Diaz. The goalkeeper this evening for Vlora FC is number 12, Hernan Bordiles. And the captain for Vlora, wearing the number 4, Oscar Alvarez. Vlora FC are head coached by Alan Segura. Ladies and gentlemen, Vlora FC. And now the starting lineup for your Superior City. Wearing the number 21 from Hermantown, a defender, Hunter Nelson. Wearing the number 12, a defender from London, England, Harry Williams. Wearing the number 5, a defender from Duluth, Minnesota, Callum Greenan. Wearing the number 8, a midfielder from Duluth, London, Flo Hall. Wearing the number 2, a midfielder from London, England, Alec Pyra. Wearing the number 14, another midfielder from London, James Colt. A midfielder wearing the number 15 from Wendover, England, Freddie Watson. A forward wearing the number 10 from Kingston, Jamaica, Mally Lumsden. And a forward from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, wearing the number 11, Felipe Oliveira. The goalkeeper this evening for Superior City from Duluth, Minnesota, Greg Knutson. And your captain this evening from Duluth, Nick Braun. Superior City is head coached by Alfie Hudd and Isaac Beckett. Ladies and gentlemen, your Superior City. We now ask that you please rise and remove your hats if you are able and face the flag for the playing of our nation's national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, where the rain is off and on, but for the next 90 minutes, soccer is on the table for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to iFan TV. The boss man, Craig Morrissey, next to me in the booth. My name is Xavier Walt. Thank you so much for joining us for this UPSL-sanctioned matchup between the visiting Vlora FC, currently top of the table in the UPSL Midwest West Premier Division, and your Superior City FC. And again, I mentioned this is going to be a very tall task for a Navy side that just, and I do mean just, got by Wisconsin Conquerors in the Wisconsin Cup over the course of the week. It was London Flowhog in the 85th minute that was able to salvage something for Superior City. Oliveira right along the end line trying to get something out of this. He will get a free kick in a dangerous position for the Navy right off of the bat, just 28 seconds in, and Felipe Oliveira wins a free kick right along the end line, nearly inside the 18, but a dangerous opportunity here for Superior City right from the get-go. They'll send bodies forward and everybody back defending for the visiting Vlora FC. So it'll be an in-swinger by Oliveira. I can't imagine he'll put too much height on this one. Keep an eye on Harry Williams, number 12, the tallest player on the pitch. Oliveira curls it back post, headed down, headed on, sent across. It's going to be just saved off the line. An incredible save right at the very last second by Bordiles. It was Williams, not with his head, it was with his right foot. Lumsden leaves it for Flowhog. He wanted the one-time shot, not able to get it away. Pyra, and the offsides flag will be raised against Freddie Watson on this near side. And breathe. What a whirlwind first 90 seconds of this matchup between these two extremely talented sides. Ball played in, and it will be sent around the horn by what is a very, very controlling Vlora FC team. They haven't been truly dominating as far as a score sheet goes. They haven't been truly dominating matches. I saw 3-0 and 4-0 were some of the scores previously. They defeated Karen most recently 1-0. Superior City in a similar result tied Karen 3-3 in an absolute barnstormer of a game. It was William Francis in the 92nd minute salvaging a draw for Superior. A little hiccup is okay early on. 2 minutes in, you're allowed that. Still got to get your feet. Just like the players out there. It's a performance. Ball played all the way to the near side for Vlora. Arce will send that one forward towards the end line and will go out of play. First corner kick of the match is going to go in favor of the visiting Vlora FC. It was Justin Martinez who had the winner against Karen. Able to get it out of play. And the troops will march forward for Vlora. Juan Lagares will be the one to step over to take the corner wearing the number 10. And your fun fact for today, what do you, viewer at home, have in common with UPSL opponents of Vlora FC so far this year? You have all scored the same amount of goals against Vlora. In 4 matches thus far, they have a perfect clean sheet record. 0 goals in 4 matches against. Ball all the way across. Headed up and headed well wide in the end. Right off of the forehead of Nava Gomez on that far side. Get you to the starting lineup in just a second. But yeah, 360 minutes, goodness gracious, of scoreless soccer from the back line of Vlora FC. Some very good competition that they've taken on in that time as well. They began their year with the 10-0 defeat of Rochester FC2, who have since bowed out of the UPSL Premier Midwest West Division. Here's Watson. Lumsden trying to stay on sides. Watson tries to call his own number. Will be won back by Vlora. Maintaining the ball is Arce. Watson will get it back, but a foul whistled against Superior City. And now the starting 11 for Vlora FC. Again, wearing the number 4. You're going to see him commanding a lot of this match. He's wearing the number 4, the team captain, Oscar Alvarez. The goalkeeper who you just saw there wearing the number 12, Hernan Bordiles. Already has a save to his name, does Bordiles. And it was a good one, too. A very quick reactionary save. Harry Williams just a minute or so in. Asking a lot of questions of the goalkeeper. He does well. Here's another starter, Alvaro Arce. I already mentioned his name a couple of times so far. And the number 10, Juan Lagares. Echeverry Morales switches that one around. Again, this is a Vlora team that really likes to use possession with a purpose. You won't see the ball change sides horizontally all that much. from this near side to that far side. You won't see it change that way as much as you will see the ball bounce between the attacking third and the middle third quite frequently as well. And that is in order to stretch out the defense, just to get them running opposite ways. And then they're able to find those pockets, and that's how they have really caused a lot of teams a lot of problems. Again, you don't get to be top of the league at this point in the season without knowing what you're doing. Ball forward. Believe that was Pyra that sent it forward. Bordilas, the goalkeeper. Javier Gallegos is also in the starting 11. He'll be wearing the number 19. Expect him much more near the front of the line. Avery Larson wearing the number 8. Holding in the midfield right next to Superior's number 8, London Flowhog. This ball will be sent down the line. Good touch by Nelson. Maintains possession for Superior City. Here's Knutson. Right-footed forward. I was going to say Oliveira would do well in order to win that one back. He's not going to be able to. And so around the horn it goes once again for the opposition. Out of bounds off of Arce. And also holding down the midfield wearing the number 6, Simone Echeverri Morales. This one's won back by Arce in a very dangerous position here. Gallegos. Shot coming in. It takes a deflection. It'll be the second corner kick of the match for Vlora FC. Starting exceptionally well, at least when they are on the attack. Again, Superior City had the opportunity just about 2 minutes in off the free kick, which you could call a corner kick. It wasn't, but, you know, kind of serves the same sort of purpose. And since then, the opportunities have essentially been all Vlora in the first 5 or so minutes. This one will be an in-swinger on the left foot. That one curled towards the end line, headed on and headed in without too much difficulty for Vlora. That was extremely quick. And it will be Juan Lagares scoring in the 7th minute off of the set play. Lagares, I believe that was Javier Gallegos, curling that one in on the left foot. It will be Gallegos to Lagares. And just like that, Vlora are ahead 1-0 in the 7th minute. Continuing to outscore their opponents again. When you don't get scored on, that goal difference just continues to rise further and further and further. Now a plus 19 in 5 matches for Vlora FC.
Scoring for Vlora FC, number 10, Juan Lagares.
Here's Lagares again, Arce. We'll send it back around, and now questions for Superior City to ask. That one has to be hoofed clear by the center back. Pyra able to get something to it. Pyra wins it twice again. And here goes Alec Pyra. He'll make the run down the line. Watson not able to find him. None too many options in the middle of the park here. Greenan will launch that one. It looked good to me, but Flowhog just offsides. AR had it the whole way. Not a bad ball by Greenan. He put that one pretty much right on the money. If Flowhog is on sides there, then that's going to cause a lot of problems for Vlora. But the teenager, the Duluth East man, just a little bit offsides. Again, his energy. This is his second start of the season for the Superior City top team. His first one was against Wisconsin Conquerors in Wisconsin Cup over the course of the week, and he would score the game winner in the 85th minute. Proving worthy of the start from coaches Hudd and Beckett. From the captain, sending it all the way around once again. Vlora is still working out the kinks. Obviously, they have that goal early on from Lagares. But it seems like they're still working out some of the kinks, at least through their communication early on. The press from Superior City. Maybe a little bit more organized than they might have been ready for. This ball will go long. And that's what the press does, is it leaves Superior City just a little bit vulnerable to the long ball. If the long ball is placed into the perfect spot, Greenan blows a tire, loses possession. Ball played down the line. This is a good one for Arce. Greenan is there. Arce against Greenan. Ball played out of bounds. It will stay. Just about to hit the 10-minute mark. 1-0 in favor of Vlora FC. In the 7th minute, it was Juan Lagares off the corner kick. And if it wasn't Juan Lagares, there was a menagerie of different Vlora players all lining up to try and get a forehead to that corner kick. It was put on an absolute platter by Javier Gallegos. Bicycle kick attempt doesn't go the way of Vlora. Missed on everything. Lumsden not able to make a play on the clearance. He will be corralled by the captain Alvarez. And Vlora will get ready to go again. Echeverry Morales. Nava Gomez, the center back. Again, Superior City will work that press. Williams touches that one down for Pyra, his former academy mate. And Vlora will once again maintain possession. Larson. Echeverry Morales, back to Larson. Superior City will force that ball all the way back around to Nava Gomez. And Vlora keep loading up for that long ball. Last touch by Braun. Arce tried to put something towards frame, not able to really make it stick. Colt down to Watson. Lumsden made the run. Watson chooses to send it around. Superior will maintain possession. Again, this is a similar situation that Superior found themselves in over the course of the midweek as well, as they went down to Wisconsin Conquerors. It was Hezekiah Maletsko at about the 20th minute or so, so this one maybe a little bit earlier for Superior City, but it gives you a little bit more time of knowing what you have to do. Pyra. Oliveira had that one super glued to his foot. Ball still in bounds, says our assistant referee. We continue on. Lumsden trying to find Oliveira. Bend don't break for Vlora on that far side. They will send the ball out of play. Throw in for Superior City. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Tomas Mena, wearing the number 7, is also in the starting 11. Just missed it with his forehead there. That one will be out of bounds from another one of our starters, Geronimo Zelaya Diaz. He'll be wearing the number 2 out at right back. So throw in for Superior City once again. They continue to advance the ball further up. Flohog will get to this one. Flohog goes down. That one looked like a foul to me, and the referee will give it. Another foul against Vlora right near the corner flag. Guilty party this time is Echeverry Morales. So another free kick from nearly the exact same spot for Felipe Oliveira to try and curl in. And again, tallest player on the pitch is Harry Williams. He was the one that got the shot away the last time we did this. Again, not with his forehead, as I was kind of expecting. It was with his right boot, as it just happened to fall. And nobody ready for the counterattack for Vlora. Oliveira sends it across. That one headed just over top. It'll be out of bounds. We'll do it all over again. They're going to say last touch off of the red. Already some serious conversations between Oscar Alvarez and our center referee. I don't believe that there's anything actually too intense there. It looked like there was something. It looked like Alvarez was about to walk down the referee, but I believe that was the referee telling Alvarez, let's get away from everybody. Let's me and you have a conversation. Captain to referee. Let's me and you talk away from everybody. Try and settle this down a little bit. And so cooler heads will prevail. Until we see a card. Until we see a card pulled here, and then that's 100% on me. That's my bad. Still waiting to send this corner kick across is Freddie Watson on the left foot. The first one for Superior City. Low-driven ball across. Alvarez heads it clear. Oliveira cuts back to the inside. Has a little bit of space. We'll go back to Watson. Flag staying down. Watson's ball across, and Alvarez again heads clear. Vlora with numbers on the counterattack now. Here goes the ball across. Vlora still working to spring the counterattack. Ball forward. Ends up going right to Knutson. Well done by Hunter Nelson to apply the pressure, and Superior City will regain possession. They'll try the long ball now, looking for Mally Lumsden. The goalkeeper will step out, and he will make the grab at some point. Bordelis chooses not to use the hands, just the feet. Here's Alvarez. Well, I'll tell you what, if that's the type of game that this is going to be, it's going to be a long Sunday evening. Bordelis lost under his feet for just a second there. Is able to get it out to Nava Gomez on the right side. Nava Gomez will send the long ball. Braun saw it the whole way. He's able to accelerate and get to that one. Onsides by a long ways is Watson. He's got Flohog, chooses not to use him. Watson cutting inside, looking for that left-footed curler. Watson will let it fly and well too far. Flohog made the good run through the middle, sort of the dummy run to allow Watson that space to step inside. The lefty looking for that in-swinger, that curler of a shot. Very Arjen Robben-esque. He's the Wendover, England native, but he's unable to curl that one to the top corner. And still conversations being had between our center referee and Alvarez. Again, I say a long evening. It might be a long evening for those two as well. They gotta coexist for the next 75 minutes plus. Ball played short. Off the goal kick, Nava Gomez. Not going to lie, I didn't see that gentleman out there. I thought he kicked it right to the bench. He just disappeared. Zelaya Diaz disappeared on the bench there for me for just a quarter of a second. I was like, I don't know why he's passing the ball there. Look at this high press from Superior City. Everybody forward. Ball played out of bounds, and that's well done from Superior City. Well done by the two head coaches, Hud and Beckett. That is the exact sort of defensive pressure that they're looking to implement. And so Braun will throw this one in. He's got a bit of a cannon on him as well. Expect this one to get well into the 18. He's looking for Lumsden. Headed straight up into the air. Watson down to Flohog. Flohog doesn't have too many options. Trying to feed it forward for Watson. Not able to get there. Now a foot race on the other side. Vlora will try and reset. Arce, lovely 1-2. Really wonderful counterattacking from Vlora. Williams was able to get something to it. Arce. Eventually, Alec Pyra swings the huge left foot through it. He sent that one a mile high. Ooh, Lumsden goes right through. Zelaya Diaz on that far side. Referee, I haven't seen him reach to his pocketbook yet, but I think he is going to have a conversation about it. So I didn't see the referee. Anybody else while I blinked catch the referee go to his pocketbook there? I didn't see anything. So Lumsden will escape a yellow card in the 17th minute of this match. Still down on that far side, Geronimo Zelaya Diaz. Alvarez trying to keep everybody's cool. I'll give him 100% credit for that one. When we do restart, and again, you hope that Zelaya Diaz is okay down there on the pitch right now. We will restart with a free kick for Vlora. It was definitely a foul on Lumsden, so a free kick for the opposition. And you know, this feels like another one of those. I don't think that they're probably going to play it pretty far. I'm not mad at him for doing that. Everybody does that. That was just really funny. That toss went a mile. Oh, he is going to make him back it up. I don't mean that to be insulting. Every single player on the face of the earth does that. I have many siblings that actively play soccer, and they all do that. Every single player does it. I'll never make fun of a player for doing that. It was just so overt right there. It was so overt from Francisco Nava Gomez. He'll send the free kick. That one headed straight up into the air by Vlora. Referee is going to give the free kick in favor of Superior City. It was Pyra that went into it, and the referee is going to give a yellow card right off the bat. That was a very quick yellow from our referee. Not too much consideration about it. It was Juan Lagares, the goal scorer. Well, our center official is making himself none too popular with the visiting Vlora FC. You want to know something that's crazy? The sun just came out. Do you see the sun out there right now? It is actively raining. I can see the rain coming down. People are putting up umbrellas. It is raining harder right now than it has at any point thus far. Sent forward. Looking for Greenan. Greenan against Alvarez. Physical play from both of them all the way to the corner flag. Greenan trying to send it out for a corner kick. He will get it off Oscar Alvarez. Corner kick number 2 for Superior City. This is the most rain that we've had in this entire afternoon. So it will be Watson to send in another corner kick. The last time we had a corner kick, it took a couple minutes to actually get it in. Sent across now, high curling ball from Watson, headed straight up into the air by Nava Gomez. Braun across, we'll do it all over again, this time on the far side. I imagine this will have Felipe Oliveira's name all over it, past the 20th minute now. You know what this means? There's going to be a rainbow somewhere. I've got my eyes out now. I think it's going to be just past the American flag on the right side of the field. I know that that's where it's going to happen. It's right over there. Eventually. So corner kick number 3 for Superior City. Felipe Oliveira. In swinger on the right foot. Conversation now being had by our center referee. And I believe that may have been Watson having a conversation. Lumsden goes over. Back to Oliveira. Oliveira gets a shot away, blocked by Alvarez. Pyra trying to get that one back out. It was just blocked at the last second. Will be out of play. Throw in for Superior City. This one around the horn. Here's Colt. Haven't gotten to say James Colt's name in a little while. He'll ping that one towards the corner. Lovely ball for Greenan. He'll do everything he can to save it. He will. Curls it towards 18. Lumsden just booted that one off of his foot. Is there a rainbow? It is that way. I knew it was going to be that way. You can just kind of tell. And you know, I do believe I owe an apology, as I think I got distracted because this game got very entertaining very early on. I think I probably didn't get to mention the starting 11 for Superior City at any point during the first 20 minutes or so. It is the same exact starting 11 from the midweek match against Wisconsin Conquerors. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze there for a second. Greg Knutson in net. He has maintained his spot as the starter for Superior City's top team so far this year over Braden Fulda. Then from left to right, Hunter Nelson, Harry Williams, Nick Braun, and Callum Greenan. The defense that held it down, just 1 goal against Wisconsin Conquerors. They've really started to find their footing together as a unit. Then the midfield 3, Colt, Pyra, and Flowhog. 2 gentlemen from London, the other named London. Then the front 3 for Superior City. Again, Mally Lumsden leading the way, wearing the number 10. All-time leading goal scorer for the organization. Arce is going to try and race Knutson to that one, and Knutson will get a right boot there and send it out of play. Then on the left side, Felipe Oliveira, wearing the number 11. And then on the right side, Freddie Watson. And I don't know if you can hear it, but there are some wonderful little clicker frogs in the swamp right next door to us, and they are exceptionally loud. That one, last touch off of Superior City. Watson will save it, and he'll just send it out of play for a throw. This is a much better... Is there actually still snow over there? Oh, okay. Over there to the left. Oh, you're totally right. You are totally right. There is still snow over there.
Would I be wrong?
You're the boss. You're never wrong. You're the boss. You're never wrong. So throw in for Vlora. Referee is going to make Arce take this all the way from just about right at the corner flag. Down the line. Right-footed ball across. It looked like it took a deflection. Oliveira will help it along the way. Lumsden gets around 1, not able to get around 2. Alvarez was the second. Larson able to get it back. Ball thoroughly pinged forward by Echeverry Morales. Referee watching carefully. Shot coming in, and that one goes wide on the far side. Will be a goal kick. Physical play over on that far side. Nelson went down. Referee says we're all good to continue. And is the rain over? I see people taking down their hoods and the umbrellas coming down, so the rain should be subsided now for, again, another probably 15, 20 minutes. Here's Alvarez. Nearly 25 minutes in, just about 20 left here in the first half. Still 1-0 in favor of Vlora FC. 7 minutes in, it was Juan Lagares off the corner kick. And I think it probably says a little bit more about the ball by Javier Gallegos than it was the actual finish. Again, not to take anything away from Lagares. Obviously, somebody has to put the ball in the net. Flohog trying the 1-2 with Nelson. Referee right there watching this the whole time. Flohog will have to be careful. He is. Vlora will regain possession. And we'll ping it forward now. Williams has got to be careful. It looked like it was a good run by Justin Martinez. Maybe just got around the Brit. Put off his line early enough was Knutson. Miscommunication between Colt and Pyra. Again, this is a much better spell from Vlora. Back around to the center back, Nava Gomez. Middle of the park now, Gallegos. Back to Nava Gomez. Right-footed ball forward. That was Menya that was on the ball just a second ago. Flohog will leave that one for Oliveira to chase. Oliveira goes down. Referee having none of it, and Oliveira didn't complain too much either. We continue on. Larson. That is a wonderful slip ball through to Lagares. Superior City still have numbers on the defense as long as they don't panic. Here's Arce. 5v5. Ball all the way across. Menya. He sends that one towards the end line. There were multiple really, really good, really line-breaking passes there from Vlora. They weren't able to find almost any of them as they went forward. There was a great opportunity for Javier Gallegos, who was flying in for the setback pass. He didn't get it. Lumsden bumps down Echeverry Morales, and here comes Watson. Watson curls it forward, and that one is stopped. Mark it down as another save for the goalkeeper, Bordiles. Larson. Back to Bordiles. Again, Nava Gomez, he's probably had this ball at his feet more than just about anybody else in the first half hour or so of this match. We're nearly a third of the way into this game. Again, 1-0 in favor of Vlora. They're looking for that long ball. Vlora continues to look for that long ball. Instead, they'll go short. Chipped forward. Flag staying down. Menya dispossessed by Flohog. Here's Colton. Watson trying to get on sides, and they're going to say he was just off. Ball taken quickly. Bordiles. Echeverry Morales. Stepping forward very quickly here are Vlora. Menya over on the far side has a bunch of runners going forward. Instead, he'll step it back. Chipped forward, right to the right boot of Harry Williams, who clears. Alvarez. All the way back around again. Vlora really have put a claim on this division in the early parts of the season. To begin the year, they were projected to finish third in the UPSL Midwest West. Superior, I believe, was projected to finish sixth, maybe seventh. But again, since this year started, it has been all Vlora FC. They also happen to be, I think it is important to state, that they happen to be at the top uncontested because they've played more matches than anybody so far this year. However, when you don't get scored on in any of those 4 matches, now 5 matches, I don't think there's too much complaining that anybody can really do. Lagares, high right-footed ball. Not quite what the runners on the back post were looking for. It will be out of bounds for another goal kick for Superior City. Delivery out to the far side. One back immediately by Vlora. Nelson will let it go. Throw in for Superior City. Not too much to write home about over the last 10, 15 minutes or so. Plenty of action early on in this match. But since then, none too much. Here's Greenan. He's going to have to get rid of this ball at some point. We'll send it forward. Got nudged off of it. Puts himself in a bad position here trying to recover. He will do so. A little bit more miscommunication there from Vlora. It was Larson and Martinez. They did a little angry clap towards each other, which is a polite way for teammate-to-teammate criticism to go. Referee is going to give the free kick as Flohog went down. I believe the guilty party was Justin Martinez. Braun. Here's Greenan. Ball sent forward. Assistant referee watching carefully. It will be a throw-in for Superior City. And an interesting switch here for at least just a second there. Hunter Nelson flying forward. Felipe Oliveira covering his spot, and now they'll switch right back. Watson. Still in bounds on this near side. Alvarez will hoof that one clear. Nobody really in the area code except for Williams and Knutson. Here's Williams now. Out to Oliveira. Nelson tries to curl it forward. He curled it right into the outside back, Zelaya Diaz. Call of a handball. Referee says no. We continue on. Knutson. Braun. Superior enjoying just a little bit more possession than they've seen in the last 10, 15 minutes or so. Braun will try and curl that one up the line. Didn't have the curl he was looking for on it. Out of play, throw-in for Vlora. Again, under 15 left until we hit the half here. And I want to continue to tell you about everything that's been going on in this match. Last 20 minutes or so, really not a whole lot to write home about, or at least last 20 minutes is what it's felt like. In reality, it's probably only been 10, 15 minutes that there's really been not too much to report. But it has felt quite a bit longer because these two are essentially playing a chess match against each other right now between head coach Alan Segura of Vlora and head coaches Isaac Beckett and Alfie Hudd for Superior City. That one goes down the line. Oliveira beats one, can't beat two. Colt will recycle. Nelson sends it forward. The only one that could really get to it was Oliveira, but he got back-footed by it. Lagares, long ball over the top. Knutson missed it. Chance here for Vlora, and that is a huge mistake from Superior City. It's the goalkeeper, Knutson, who completely misses it. He ran out from goal, and Tomas Mena will convert for Vlora, and just like that, the Navy now down 2-0. Goal number 20 on the year for Vlora in 5 matches played. 2-0 in favor of the opposition, and you just feel for the goalkeeper there. Was forced to commit, and again, the last thing that you tell your goalkeeper, the last thing you want your goalkeeper doing in any particular way is being wishy-washy, is going halvesies on something. And Knutson had to commit. He went, committed, and he just missed it. Sometimes it happens, and you do feel for the goalkeeper. It is now 2-0 in favor of Vlora FC. Number 7, Tomas Mena. That one headed back by Alvarez. Colton trying to keep something alive for Oliveira here. Here's Pyra. Pyra, that looked like a delightful ball down to Watson. Had a lot of zip to it just beyond the winger. Throw in for Vlora. I'll tell you what, no ball kids here today either, which means I would say that these throw-ins are probably going to take about 5 minutes apiece. After that goal, you could see the two head coaches get the substitutes to start warming up for Superior City. I can't imagine that we'll see a change here in the first half in any regard, because frankly, I don't think that there's any player out there for Superior City that's really been off the pace up to this point. I can't think of anybody that I would immediately single out in any particular way. So I would be very surprised to see any sort of change here in the first 45. That one by Greenan, he's going to want that one back. Flying forward our Vlora, looking for number 3. Pyra able to get in the way of it. Here's Colton. Able to find Watson. Greenan. Watson doesn't have too many options. Going to have to make something out of it. Lumsden tried the flick on for Watson. Didn't find him. Foot race now on this near side. Braun is going to get around to this one. Tried to see it out for a corner. A goal kick. Not able to. Larson. Vlora smell blood in the water. Big tackle by Felipe Oliveira. Pyra. Lovely little body feint. Pyra back to Williams. Under 10 minutes left to play here in the first half. 2-0 in favor of Vlora FC. Here's Greenan. Urged to take his space. Colt. Delightful ball. Watson. Towards the end line. Watson still has it in bounds. Watson. That one towards the goal line and just cleared off. Wonderful solo effort there by Freddie Watson right along the end line. It looked like it just got past the goalkeeper, Hernan Bordiles. Watson offsides there. Can't make a play on it. So it looked like it did just get by the goalkeeper, Bordiles. And I think it was maybe Nava Gomez who had something to say about it just before it were to cross the goal line. And so Superior City still looking for that first goal. The UPSL Premier Midwest West Division still looking for that first goal against Vlora so far this year. Nelson will send this one forward. Watson was definitely on sides. Ball didn't have the carry. Lagares. Saw a shin guard go flying there. That's a lovely ball forward for Watson, and just getting there was Nava Gomez. What a ball from Pyra that was. And just at the very last second, I do mean the last second, Francisco Nava Gomez was able to get a touch to it. And Watson's been called offsides a couple of times so far, but he just needs the one. Nava Gomez opening things up on that far side. Zelaya Diaz. Through ball gets by everybody all the way to the goalkeeper, Knutson. He will not mess around with that at his feet anymore. Into the box and grabs it. Colt switches out to Williams. Oliveira. Nelson on that far side. Ball out of play. Throw in for Superior. Superior do have a couple, not too many, but a couple of attacking options on their bench today that they might want to call upon, especially if they are going to go into the half down 2-0. Again, you've got the likes of Will Francis, had the most points ever in a single season for Superior City just this last season, leading the Navy. You also got Toddy Taguda, who just got back from college. And I do mean he did just get back. Here's Greenan, all the way back to Knutson. I think he's probably going to swing the right foot through it. Colt. Greenan will now send it long for Lumsden to try and race Nava Gomez. Nava Gomez is beaten to it by Lumsden. Lumsden will shoot. What a save by Bordiles. And every so often, Mally Lumsden is going to get that ball in behind, and he's got the perfect combination of speed and strength to really cause a lot of problems, especially if you are shoulder to shoulder with him. He just has a way of getting in behind the defense, just like he did there. How many more times is he going to get that opportunity, though, this match? As I was saying, Toddy Taguda, I believe from Tiffin. Let me see if I got my notes. Yes, from Tiffin University in Grand Rapids. Over the course of the last match, I believe that was Wednesday, Tuesday, one of those days. I think it was a Wednesday. I asked the coaches. Toddy had just gotten here, and I asked them how many minutes does he have, and they said, I believe it was Alfie Hudd that said he's got 45 if we need it. This ball forward, it's on Callum Greenan to get there for Superior. He's not going to get there. Arce, ball across, sent out of play, off of Greenan. Corner kick once again for Vlora, and they've proved dangerous so far. That's how they scored the opener. It was Lagares who was able to find the forehead to it on this near post after a lovely ball by Javier Gallegos. And so I asked them, how many minutes does he have? They said 45. I think he ended up playing 30 is roughly how much Toddy ended up playing. But now you wonder if he's got maybe just a little bit more in his system as well. You've also got Logan Lamble, the speedster, alongside Elijah Altman. So a couple of different attacking opportunities. Cameron Ross also there, one of the leading scorers from defense last year for Superior City. Ball sent across. Pyra was the one that cleared it. Larson encouraged to shoot it. It's blocked by Braun. Under 5 now left. I imagine that we should have a couple of minutes of extra time here in this half as well. We haven't had anything within the last half hour or so. We haven't really had anything that would intensely affect how much time we're going to play in this first half. But that first 10 minutes, there were quite a few stoppages. We had to add a little bit of time for that. That one flicked on. Last touch by Williams here. Straight up goes everybody and eventually cleared by Pyra. This one will be sent all the way around to Bordilas. Nava Gomez. Vlora setting up for the long ball again. That one flicked on. It was flicked on well. Into the arms of Knutson, though. Knutson put that one on a dime for Greenan. He'll play it down the line for Watson. For Colt, looking back for Watson. Alvarez will get there first. That one steered out of play. It will be a throw. Throw in taken quickly. Larson was able to get a right boot to it. Referee watching carefully, and London Flowhog will be penalized. Again, I imagine this one, they've almost, for Vlora's sake, for set plays, they have almost not gone forward with it ever so far. They've always gone either sideways or straight back. This one won by Pyra in a great position for Superior City. Pyra forward for Lumsden. He doesn't have too many options. Curling it across, nobody home, and headed clear. Colton trying to give his team another chance. Flowhog unable to maintain possession, asking for a handball. Referee is going to get London Flowhog. That one he couldn't help as much, but almost in the exact same spot, and Vlora will get away. James Colt pleading his case. And again, that was a free kick. I think it went just about straight backwards. Sign of a well-coached squad from Alan Segura and company. Big switch. Hunter Nelson was the one that got there. Zelaya Diaz will send it around the horn. And this is where Superior City really need to utilize that press. Vlora have had problems breaking through the press, and they're not going to be able to this time either. Oliveira unable to hang on to possession, though. And here comes Vlora. Ball right along the sideline. Flag is up. Throw in for Superior City. I believe our referee might be whistling for a foul, though, first. Before the actual throw-in, referee will whistle Felipe Oliveira for the foul. Referee says 4 minutes of extra time. I think that's about right, actually. Well done, sir. From the, again, infringements is not the word I'm looking for. From the delays. We'll just say the delays that happened in the first 10 minutes. After that, there weren't many, but there were quite a few in the first 10 minutes or so. So free kick here for Vlora right along the sideline. This one looks like it might go forward, actually. More than 10 yards. That's my caveat. It's more than 10 yards. It goes plenty. Menya, one of the 2 goal scorers now for Vlora. Curling ball across. Williams settles it down to Pyra. Ball back around. Mistake from Superior City and a big save by Pyra. Alec Pyra has been absolutely immense this week for Superior City. He's going to feel that one too. Some pretty intense turf burn there. Braun will send it forward looking for Lumsden. Off the shoulder, says our referee. We continue. Here's Alvarez. Zelaya Diaz. Williams. Wonderful quick passing from Superior City here. Here's Colt trying to stay on sides. Was Watson. Flag will stay down for the winger. Freddie Watson will leave for Greenan. Here's Callum Greenan. He'll shoot, fires it straight over top of the net. And how many more are Superior going to get like that? And that will lead us into 45 minutes played. Again, 4 minutes of extra time. And so Felipe Oliveira is going to venture all the way over and get this ball because Superior City feel like they still might have one more bite at the apple before this half ends. Hernan Bordilas will send the troops forward. I imagine that he will probably send this a good ways. This is one of the least windy days that we've seen in a long time here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. It's not going to play too much of a factor. Bordilas sends it forward. Looked like Williams got to it first, but he heads it straight out of play. Throw in eventually coming here for Vlora. Taken straight down the line. Pyra looking to try and get it back to Nelson. Menya. Middle of the park now. Larson. Striding forward, Lagares. Here's Arce. Has the overlap. Chooses not to use it. Steps inside on the right foot. He'll lay it off. Larson. Lagares. Everything will set once again. Zelaya Diaz. And he will reset dramatically all the way back to Nava Gomez. Will he go all the way back to the goalkeeper? No, he won't. Superior City will try their press in a bit more of a compacted space now. I've still got 2+ on extra time. Here on my handy-dandy little stopwatch. It's an iPad. I'm lying to you. I think Vlora are completely intent to just not allow Superior City to touch this ball at any other point until the half hits. Braun heads right back the other way. Colt will get there first. Braun, a sea of red jerseys around him, will do well to maintain possession out of here. Pyra also does well. Williams stepping forward. Lumsden. Oliveira back to Nelson. He'll chip it forward, looking for Williams. The 6-foot+ defender is going to be whistled for the foul as he marauded forward. And also you got Ryan Tomsky on the bench, former UPSL Midwest West first-team player for Superior City in that first year. So you do have the options. I'll be curious to see how they line up. The Navy after the half from head coaches Isaac Beckett and Alfie Hudd. And I can't imagine that they would make a goalkeeper switch at the half. You got to trust your goalkeeper in Greg Knutson. A lovely flick on here for Arce. Braun will be the one to step forward. Greenan giving chase. Pyra giving chase. Huge tackle by Alec Pyra. He has been positively immense. Larson will reset. I got under a minute left on my stopwatch. Ball played to the outside. Still in play. Wonderful left-footed ball all the way across to Arce. Greenan steps to him. Lovely ball across. Larson decides to have a shot. Deflects off of Braun. And fully cleared by Colt. The referee has decided that he has seen enough, and that will end the first 45 minutes here at Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, and it has not gone the way of the Navy, but I will say the first half of the Cup game over the course of the week didn't quite go Superior City's way either. They have a little bit bigger of a hole to dig out of this time. 2-0 in favor of Vlora FC. It was, I believe, Juan Lagares scoring in just the 7th minute to really set Superior City back. And then a little while later, at around the 33rd minute, a real heartbreaker for Superior City. Greg Knutson, the goalkeeper, unable to get the ball as he came flying out. He had to try and make a play on it, jumped and missed for it, and that left Tomas Menya all alone to goal. And he had an acrobatic celebration that sort of spelled exactly how Superior City were feeling. They'll head into the half. Many questions, but still a way back into this match for Superior City as long as they play it right. Your score at the half, 2-0 in favor of Vlora FC over your Superior City. And welcome back, everyone. Another 45 minutes on the cards. 45 minutes already gone between Superior City and the visiting Vlora FC. Thank you so much for tuning into iFan TV. The boss man next to me up in the booth, Craig Morrissey. My name is Xavier Walt. Thank you so much for being here once again. As far as I can see, 2 changes for Superior City. It looks like Jake Sherman will be stepping on from Duluth East High School, taking the place of Mally Lumsden, leading the line for Superior City. And then a little further back on the pitch, I do not see Hunter Nelson out there on the pitch. I expect Toddy Taguda to be out at the sort of left back position now. I'm pretty certain that we'll see Jake Sherman lead the line. I'm not 100% sure that that's going to be the exact formation. Oh, I believe a change. It may be a change of formation. I think that may be. I think it may be a change of formation. I'm not 100% certain. It still looks like the 4-3-3 from Superior City here. Toddy Taguda out at the left back. Jake Sherman is out at left wing right now, so I believe this is going to mean that Felipe Oliveira has changed to striker for Superior City. So a couple of different changes. I will let you know if I see any from Vlora. I'm not catching anything immediately right now. No, I'm not seeing anything from Vlora so far, and they don't really have any reason to. They've got the 2-goal advantage, and for large portions of this match have looked relatively comfortable with that advantage. They seemed very comfortable with the 1-goal lead, and then they were essentially gifted a second one by Superior City in very unfortunate circumstances at around the 33rd minute or so. And so that puts us where we're at now, 2-0 in favor of Vlora FC. Another 45 minutes on the cards in what is maybe the most gorgeous day for soccer I've seen in a long time here at the complex. Last touch by Taguda. That was a ridiculous touch by Toddy Taguda. Miscommunication there between Sherman and Oliveira. And so this will be an interesting one. Felipe Oliveira leading the line by himself this time. And again, on his right side, he's got 2 speedsters now to either side of him. Felipe Oliveira, again, I can say a lot of wonderful things about Felipe Oliveira. A speedster is not a word that I would use to describe his type of play too consistently. He's not slow by any stretch of the imagination. But now he's got Jake Sherman and Freddie Watson, who are bona fide speeders on either side now. So expect Felipe Oliveira to sort of dish that ball off to the speedy wingers. That ball forward is a good one. Williams is going to have to get there for Superior. He just does get there, and it's a wonderful touch by the Brit. Braun will send it forward looking for Watson. He will get to it. Flag staying down. Colton. Back around to Greenan. Here's Williams. He's got Taguda to his left. He will find Taguda. Lovely find by Taguda. Flowhog. Superior City with a couple numbers now. Flowhog's going to have to be careful about what he chooses to do with the ball here. Got a little bit of a grab. Referee was watching carefully. Ball out wide for Watson. Has a couple bodies in the box. High curling ball back post. Sherman was able to get something to it, but it carried just a little bit too far. And that is a sign of intention from Superior City. Expect them to start running downhill for plenty of this second half. They need 2 for a point, 3 for all 3. And so definitely a sign of intention and the way that Superior City wants to play in this second half from head coaches Hudd and Beckett. One back by Superior already. Sherman. Oliveira not able to keep it with his feet. He will stay with Sherman. Sherman able to beat 1, beat 2. Is he going to beat 3? No, he's not going to beat 3. The third was the goalkeeper, Bordiles, who will make the grab. And you expect him to take his full 6 seconds every time he gets the ball in this second half. Side foot volley forward. Taguda read it the whole way. It will be headed out of play. Throw in for Vlora. Venturing over to get it in the eventuality is Geronimo Zelaya Diaz. Again, this is a Vlora team that have now, I think I can congratulate them. It is official by now. Over 400 minutes of scoreless soccer to begin this season. But again, aside from Aside from their opening match against a Rochester team that has since folded, they have yet to score more than 4 against another team. Oliveira is going to win a throw-in on this near side. It looks like Sherman, at least for my money, has stepped in and made an immediate impact as well. He seems to be running downhill extremely well. Flohog heading it on, looking for Sherman. That one's hoofed clear. We'll go all the way to the center back, Braun. Urged to take a little bit of space here is the captain. He'll ping it forward looking for Flohog. That gets beyond everyone. Sherman is the only one there for Superior City that could get to it. Referee is going to say continue on. Back to Taguda. Taguda, high curling ball across. Bordiles drops it under his feet and will maintain it. I'm not sure how many people from Superior City or Vlora knew that the goalkeeper had a little bit of trouble corralling that one, but he will make the grab. He's got the sweetest side foot volley. He hits everyone like that, and that one goes a country mile. Flag staying down, causing a lot of problems for Superior City. Chipped over top, and that is an assist from goal for Bordiles. A really wonderful bit of striker play from Justin Martinez. Was able to hold off the center back, Nick Braun, and it is 3-0 Vlora under 5 minutes into this second period. Justin Martinez, wearing the number 9, scores his second goal in consecutive contests. Had the winner against Karen FA in the last match for Superior City. For Vlora FC. Now has the cushioner against Superior City. That's what I was trying to say. Ball pinged forward by Pyra. Really not a bad ball. Zelaya Diaz has to be careful with it. This one will be corralled by Vlora. Nava Gomez. Larson wants that one back. Taguda is able to beat one. Here's Toddy Taguda. He'll lay it off, looking for Flohog in a foot race here. Flohog not able to get there, but it will be a corner kick for Superior City. And they're going to need to take almost every opportunity like this one. The flag is up for offsides, though. I got caught in my blind spot there for just a second. So an offsides there against Superior City. And again, you got to imagine in no hurry to take any of these set plays is Vlora FC. As it will be Nava Gomez to send this one forward. Switched out all the way to the far side. Pinged forward. Last touch off the head of Williams. Braun has to step to Lagares. Lagares will lay it off. Martinez, the most recent goal scorer. Trying to take Green in one-on-one. He'll lay it off. Lagares. Last touch, you're going to say, off of Braun. Another corner kick here for Vlora FC this time around. This one will be an in-swinger eventually when they're able to get it away. Those frogs are so loud. I can hear them through my headphones over me talking. I am one of the loudest human beings that I know. And if they're louder than me, then goodness gracious. In-swinger on the right foot. High curling ball dropping right at the top of the 6-yard box. Headed on, and it is just blocked off the line by Williams. It looked like it had Knutson scrambling. Here's Sherman. Doesn't have too many options. Cuts to the outside. Now back to the inside. He'll try and send to the far side for Freddie Watson. Vlora will reset. Nava Gomez thought about heading out to his captain. Now we'll send it around to the outside back. Zelaya Diaz. Bordiles. Swings the right foot through it. Well done by Taguda. He gets the first touch in there. A couple of big tackles from Taguda. That should be a foul against Colton. It will be. Another free kick coming here for Vlora, as it seems like they have settled this match down. And you got to wonder when the next time Superior City will make a change is. Now down 3-0. You got to expect the next change to be a very attacking one. Again, you've got Elijah Altman on the bench as well. William Francis. Oliveira not able to hang on to possession. That one runs right into the referee. So we'll reset it all the way again for Vlora. Lovely bit of skill by Lagares. Menya all the way to the corner flag, and it will be out of bounds. Corner kick once again for Vlora FC. And you know, a big thank you to, we have two new ball runners on this near side. One of them is Braden Folda, and is that the other one Hunter Nelson? I can't quite tell. But very courteous of them to help this game speeding right along. In-swinger on the left foot this time. Gallegos once again, all the way to the back post, headed up and over top. Will be another goal kick for Superior City. Taking quickly, looking for Watson. Last touch by Vlora, out of play. Friendly communication there between Watson and Knutson. Menya dispossessed. Pyra. Williams. Miscommunication between Williams and Knutson. Referee has the whistle in his mouth. Will blow the whistle. Referee will run straight over to his AR. He's going to have an immediate conversation to ask exactly which way this should go. I believe this to probably be a penalty kick as Knutson went careening, and I do mean careening, into Justin Martinez. It will be a spot kick, says our center referee. And I believe a yellow card is what it will be to Gray Knutson. So a penalty kick for Vlora, a chance to make it 4. And again, the speed of the attack from Vlora FC, catching Superior City out. This time it was Williams. He tried to play the ball back to Knutson. It didn't quite have the carry or the angle that he was looking for. Knutson had to step forward, and it was a lovely flick by the striker to get it beyond the goalkeeper. Questions could be asked whether the striker could have gotten to the ball on the second attempt anyway. That's not a conversation that the center referee and the assistant referee are going to have. It will be a spot kick, and stepping up to take it will be the number 6 of Simone Echeverri Morales. And so this chance to make it 4. And continue a very good start to the second half for Vlora FC. Knutson trying to get a little bit of momentum back in Superior City's camp. Panenka into the back of the net, as cool as you would like, by Simone Echeverri Morales. Was able to get the goalkeeper to commit. And it is 4-0 now from Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium. And it feels like all the wind has been taken out of the sails of the Superior faithful. As Braun is calling the Superior City team all together right now. And you got to wonder what's being said in that team huddle right now. And Superior City will lick their wounds and try and go again. 58 minutes gone, 4-0 in favor of Vlora FC. Equaling their goal total from the first 45 minutes in just 12 minutes this time around. It was Simone Echeverri Morales. Here's Pyra. And so I would say at least 2 of the goals here for Superior City. Sometimes you'll have days like this, 2 of those goals. I would definitely say self-inflicted. Going down as Oliveira. Superior City will win it back through Pyra. Pyra going down from contact. He will win the free kick. Echeverry Morales, the guilty party on that one. So free kick here for Superior City, needing to take every opportunity for the rest of this match now. Pyra's still down. He will get back to his feet now, and I believe he will be the one to stand over this free kick as well. I wouldn't mind a shot from here would be a little bit excitable. But we did see the goalkeeper, Bordelis, drop the last one that he had. Pyra's low-driven ball headed clear. Referee had the whistle in his mouth, thought about blowing it. We continue on. Menya. Right-footed ball all the way forward. Martinez. Trying to find the run of Lagares on the far side. Arce. Arce dispossessed. I believe that was by Sherman. Will be one back as we approach the hour mark. 4-0 in favor of Vlora FC. It's quickly unraveled for Superior City this half. Looked like an offsides. It was an offsides. It was a wonderful dummy there by Martinez. Martinez blows a tire. Superior City will win possession back. Pass by Braun forward. Oliveira will leave. Sherman looking back for Oliveira. Well on sides. Doesn't have too many options. Has to go back around. Taguda near side. Trying to call his own number. Trying to get around Menya. It will be a free kick against Menya. Pyra thought about going short to Oliveira. Instead, we'll ping it long. Goalkeeper will stay. Headed clear by Alvarez. Colt back towards the corner flag, and the flag is up for offsides against Callum Green and just was on the wrong side of the shoulder. I think we may be seeing a huge change here from Superior City. I see every single substitute all huddled around the two head coaches now. Referee is having a conversation now. I'm really curious as to what this one is about. With number 2, Geronimo Zelaya Diaz, who seems animated about something against London Flowhog. Referee says we will continue. The two players shake hands. I'll be curious to hear what that one was about. Regardless, we are continuing. And so again, all those players seemed like they were having conversations on the Superior City bench with the coaches. I see stepping up to the line, Ryan Tomsky is up there. Colt going over. Looked like he won the foul. He did. So it will be Tomsky and Francis to step up for Superior City. It will be a triple change for Vlora coming up here. I'll let you know who those players are as soon as I can identify them. Colt will send it back around. Pyra back to Braun. Here's Greenan on the far side. He's going to let this one run. Greenan goes over, and it will be a foul on that far side. Greenan went down in an absolute heap. Referee will go to the pocketbook. I believe the yellow card to be issued on that far side to number 6, Simone Echeverry Morales. He has had an interesting second half so far. Now I see all 4 changes up there for Superior City. Evan Ridd and Cameron Ross have all stepped to the line as well. A quadruple change for City at the next available opportunity. Every single player that they can sub in now, the two head coaches will bring in. Free kick sent long. Goalkeeper stays home. Headed on. This is last touched by Vlora. Menya will ping forward. Taguda. Just sending that one into a dangerous area. Oliveira, strong, wins that one. Greenan, back to Oliveira. Trying to chip it forward for Sherman. Bit of miscommunication. Vlora will look to counterattack, and now, sensing the opportunity may be gone, they will send it around the horn. So a triple change for Vlora, quadruple change for Superior City. So again, I'll mention the Superior City changes. It's going to be Tomshi, Francis, Ross, and Rid all stepping on. I'll tell you who they're coming off for as soon as the ball runs out of play next. As long as it's not a corner kick. As soon as it's not a corner kick, then I'll talk about it. Echeverri Morales back to Alvarez. Nava Gomez. Urge to take a touch forward is Nava Gomez. Launches that one down the line. Wonderful 1-2 from Superior City there. Here's Watson striding forward. Watson curls it across. Bit of no man's land there. The only one that was in the area code was Sherman. And here come Vlora again. They don't have too many numbers. They'll have to build them up as they go. Referee watching carefully. Foul on Braun. And all those subs will come in now. On the free kick, all of the subs will go now. Let's see. I see stepping off for Superior City. Callum Greenan. See James Colt, London Flohog, and Felipe Oliveira all stepping off for the Navy. Stepping off for the opposition. Simone Echeverri Morales will step off, as will Lagares. And number 2, thank you, boss. And number 2, Geronimo Zelaya Diaz will all step off. So free kick taken quickly now, and we are back underway. Not quickly, short. Don't want to confuse those two. Here's Larson. Urged to get that away. See, he had Evan Ridd right behind him. And so this feels like there's been a lot of changes for Superior City over the course of this last winter. Plenty of new faces being introduced to the Navy, but this feels very much like a side that we saw play last year. As you see Francis up top, Ridd and Tomshi in the middle of the park. They just so happen to have Alec Pyra behind them. Taguda out on one side. You got Braun in the center back, Ross out at the other side. Striding forward now, this is one of the substitutes. Ball played out wide, and the flag is up for offsides. It was a good drive by Jasper Goldstein, who was stepping forward. I'm not going to lie, that ball maybe looked like it was rolling from up here. Ball forward for Sherman. Not a bad one, but it will be into the 18. And so 6 seconds now for the goalkeeper, Bordelis. Near side, another one of our substitutes. Do I have number 21? Yes, I do. It's Owen Bersham. That one on the far side. Francis doing everything he can to try and win that one back, and nearly causing a lot of problems there for Vlora was Will Francis, and that's the type of play that Superior City is going to have to do if they want to try and get anything back from this match. I've seen weirder in my time doing play-by-play, but not much weirder. Maybe Braun striding forward like this is about as weird as it gets. Braun to the end line, eventually dispossessed. How much weirder can we get now? Taguda will come back to get this one. Leaves for Williams. Williams still stepping forward. Back to Taguda on this near side. Taguda thought he was bumped just a little bit. Referee disagrees. Bersham will send around. Bordelis. That one looked like a foul. Referee says it will be, and I think he's going to give a card here as well to Williams. He will. Williams backpedaling as fast as he possibly could away. He will not escape the yellow. So free kick for Vlora. Just over 20 minutes and change now for Superior City to try and get something back from this match. Free kick taken quickly and taken short. Chipped through. Braun able to get a forehead to it. Watson lost it. Wonderful touch down the line. Kept in right along the end line. Ball all the way across. Still not fully cleared for Superior City. Rid with a nice dummy. And will deliver out to Sherman. It is Jake Sherman and Will Francis against the world. Sherman striding down the sideline. Runs into trouble. Has it picked right off of his foot. Alvarez collects. Sherman still trying to win back the ball. Right in the corner. Tomsky will step forward. Alvarez sends it long. Pyra read it the whole way. Menya. Bersham. Working the 1-2 with Larson. Nava Gomez. And again, it's not going to get too much easier for Superior City after this match either. Again, still going to try and get something from this. But the next match for Superior City is they're going to head down to Hudson and they'll take on St. Croix, who were projected to be, I believe, the best team in the league this year. When Vlora plays them in the eventuality, that'll be an extremely interesting game. And so Superior City, they've never had a whole lot of luck going down to St. Croix. Hoping to change that this year. That'll be their next match on the 31st. Taguda stepping forward. Francis. Pass from Taguda didn't quite go where Francis was looking for. One, two in the middle of the park. Vlora continue to step forward. Pass towards the far side. The substitute Molina. Molina, right-footed ball all the way across. Taguda heads clear. Still might set for a shot. Wonderful cut to the right foot. Now onto the left foot. Pinged all the way across, and maybe a shot on the right foot is what Javier Gallegos should have maybe chanced. It will be out of play. Superior City will make at least one more change. I believe that's number 22, Logan Lamble, to step on. And off will come Freddie Watson. The North Dakota man switching off the Brit. And so Superior City still does have one more change on the bench. It's not Logan Lamble. As I see Elijah Altman still over there on the bench. Looks like Taguda will step up. He'll play left wing now. Lamble will slide it into that left back spot. Expect him to maybe get a touch on the ball immediately right here. Here's Williams. Around to Braun. They're urging Braun to chip this one forward. He won't. He'll go short to Rid. I'm going to pretend that was someone else that dropped something and not me. Vlora stepping forward again now. Chipped through. Flag is up against Menya. So free kick for Superior City, and it will be three more changes for Vlora FC. I feel like that may be all the changes that Vlora has. Pyra, Taguda, and Lamble. Tomsky. Tomsky trying to accelerate, turned right back the other way. Big tackle by Pyra. Really exceptional read on the challenge there as well from Goldstein. Referee watching carefully. Will eventually give the free kick against Ryan Tomsky and Alec Pyra. I think part of it was playing from the ground as well, is what our referee would say. I don't blame Pyra too much either. He has really put in a lot of miles this match, same as he did against Conquerors as well. He was maybe Superior City's best player against Conquerors. And so it will be another triple change, the second one of the match for Vlora. First one stepping off is Arce. Are they going to do one player at a time? Alvarez will step off. And then one more player? No, okay, I missed one. I must have missed one. Stepped off on the near side. Yes, thank you. Good catch. Good catch, boss man. As Tomas Menya, one of the two goal scorers, steps off as well on this near side. Free kick sent in. Goal kick taken quickly. Here's Ross. Tell you what, a Cameron Ross 50-yard goal wouldn't feel too bad right about now. Here comes Vlora again. Beats Braun on pace to the end line. Shot coming across, and it's wide. It's still rolling. If it goes out, it will be a Superior City throw, and it will be. Accelerating again with that pace was Justin Martinez, because he was able to cause the problems he caused and ended up scoring that. I believe it was the 4th goal, which ended up being an assist from goal for the goalkeeper Bordelis. Last touch here by Evan Ridd, out of play. Throw in for Vlora, just about 15 minutes and change now. Goldstein will take. Goldstein with a mammoth. Goodness gracious. Ball played out quickly. Sherman back to Ross. Sherman again. We'll try and ping it up the line for Francis, and he launched it right into his striker. Nothing quite going right for Superior City. It's just one of those days right now for the Navy. And I'll tell you what, actually, I think it's about time for me to, take a look here. Because I know, and I hope, that the Superior City women's team is having a little more luck right now. They just kicked off, I believe it was against St. Croix, down in Hudson about 45 minutes ago. So I hope that they're having better luck. This one down the line, if it stays, it's a great ball. It will stay. Just enough on this near side for O'Leary. His ball across. Corralled by Knutson. Pyra gets around O'Leary. Williams for Tomshi. Tomshi right into Goldstein. Lovely cut by Goldstein. He's going to open up for the strike. Left-footed attempt is wide. See, I'm trying to check the women's score. I don't know if I'm going to get an update. No, I don't think I'm going to. As the person that would be updating the social media also happens to be the head coach for the team right now, so he's a little preoccupied, I'm sure. Again, wish them the best right now. Williams thought about accelerating forward, slams on the brakes. Lamble back to Pyra. Williams is staying forward here, hoping to be an aerial threat at some point. Pyra out for Ross. Lovely first turn by Ross. Swing and a miss from everybody. Here's Francis out on the far side. Lays it across for Ross. Ross looking to get the ball to the top. It's beyond Tomshi. And it will run all the way to Avery Larson. Here's Pyra. Out wide for Sherman. Finds Francis. Francis inside the 18, going down. Urged to stand right back to his feet. We continue on. Lovely ball forward. Sherman trying to keep it at his feet. Sherman has a lot to do. Thought he was fouled in the middle of all of it. Referee says no. We continue on. Out of play. Superior City throw on that far side. And a clap from Alan Segura. His team is nearly over the line now. You could even say that they might be to that point already. Out of play off Ryan Tomshi. Throw in for Vlora. Here, you know what I'll do right now? I'm gonna send a text out to the head coach. I don't think he'll get back to me. Yep, that is exactly what I did. I put score update question mark. We'll see if Cole Geworth is able to get back to me, as that match for the women must be getting right to the half mark right about now. As they're down playing St. Croix. Shot coming in, saved. And Superior City, it's been that type of day on their best opportunities, still not able to find the back of the net. Ball forward, out of play. Throw in for Superior City. And now very honest of Lamble to get all the way back there. Here's Pyra back to Lamble. The two Yellow Jacket teammates. Pyra stepping forward has very little options, is forced to really send it forward. Miscue from the Vlora bench. Sherman onto his right foot. Sherman onto his left foot. Jake Sherman, shot, rebound, scored by Ryan Tomsky. Superior City have one back. Ryan Tomsky converts. It was made by Jake Sherman. A great ball forward by Alec Pyra. And Jake Sherman on the left foot, able to cause all the havoc. It was blocked by the center back. And Ryan Tomsky, perfect place at the perfect time. He scores his first of the year in the 79th minute. And Superior City are the first team in the UPSL to score on Vlora FC this year. 4-1 now in favor of Vlora. Superior City, I hope that they feel reinvigorated because the crowd here is extremely reinvigorated. Long ball forward for Molina. Goes to Ross. Knutson. Wonderful ball by Pyra, that. Ball forward for Ross. Flag staying down. Here's Francis. Rid. Lamble. Pyra now. Superior City are going to need to take another shot here very shortly here if they want any chance at this. Here's Ross. Looks for Rid. Rid will get to this one. Rid going down. He will get the free kick as well. And a yellow card from our referee. So a free kick for Superior City. Rid stays down on the pitch after contact with number 9, Justin Martinez. And the training staff will be urged to go take a look at Evan Rid. So Rid still down getting treatment. This will just prolong our stoppage time as well. I don't think we had too much up until this point. I would say 5 minutes is where we're at right now. I did get an update from Cole Geworth. He was able to fire off a text to 0-0 at the half. All to play for between St. Croix Soccer Club and Superior City, the Beacons. Rid back to his feet now. So Rid will get back to his feet, and I wonder if he will step off, actually. Superior City does have one more change that they can make if they do need to bring him on. Unless they're in the UPSL rules and they've run out of those changes. But I believe they are playing with 10 for the time being. And so this will be Alec Pyra. He got the assist to the assist for Superior City's opening goal. Curled in, headed straight up into the air by Jama, one of the substitutes. Here's Taguda. Working to maintain possession here is Taguda. Against Jama. Jama pokes it clear. Sprinting forward. Look at the pace of Martinez. He's against Ross now. Martinez inside the 18. Off his line is Knutson. He will make the stop. Out of play, corner kick. He is very fast. Not only has Martinez caused fits for the back line of Superior City today, he just outran Tati Taguda and Cameron Ross. Those are some of the fastest soccer players I've ever seen, and Martinez absolutely dusted them. And that's, again, no insult, because I know Toddy and Cam will watch this back. No insult, boys. You two are incredibly quick. That was startling from Martinez. In-swinger from Molina. Goodness gracious, what a high curling ball from Molina. Pyra got something to it. The shot coming back in again from Jama is corralled by Knutson. Superior City still playing with 10 right now. Evan Rid receiving treatment on the sideline. We'll see if he actually gets back onto the pitch. Ross Sort of side foots it forward. Sent away. Pyra. Braun. Here's Pyra again. Trying to get that one forward to Francis. Not able to find him. Larson. Trying to get that one forward. Lamble able to intercept. Here's Taguda. With plenty of space now is Toddy. Trying to chip it forward. Flag staying down for Sherman, but it will end up in the arms of the goalkeeper. Werdelis rolls to the feet of his center back, Nava Gomez. We have a player down now. It's Avery Larson. Appears to just be cramping is Larson. And right next to him is Pyra. I would definitely believe it if both of those players were cramping. Both of them have put in quite a few miles so far this match. Evan Ridd is back on the pitch for Superior City, as I'm sure our referee has stopped the clock. Our referees are pretty good about that up here. I was trying to check and see who was shouting that. I don't think it was our referee. So when we restart, it will be with a drop ball. Larson back to his feet. Drop ball means that we are back underway. Ball played this near side to Bersham. A little bit of miscommunication. Vlora will maintain possession. Around the horn, nearly putting themselves in a tough spot. Good movement by Gallegos. Switched all the way to the near side. Bersham again. 85 minutes gone. Lovely turn and spin by Jama. Another one of the substitutes. He's going to try and do it again. Had Ridd and Pyra. Big tackle by Tomshi. Here's Braun. Doesn't have too many options. He'll try and chip it to the outside and let Sherman run onto it. Sherman is going to get to this one. All the way to the end line now. 50-50 ball towards the end line. It should be out of play, I believe, for a goal kick. It will be. Sherman not quite able to wake up early enough in the morning to beat a Conco to the ball. So glad to see Ridd back on the pitch as well. Glad that injury wasn't anything too serious for the former UW Superior man. Assistant coach for Superior High School, head coach Otto Birdie. Striding forward are Vlora again. The substitutes hungry for their own goal. Here's Molina. Molina all the way to the end line. He's going to have to get it across at some point. He'll leave for Martinez. Martinez against Braun. Martinez fires. Saved by Knutson. Palmed right down, and Knutson tries to get to it. I think he was bumped off the ball. The referee will agree. Referee will give a yellow card. Guilty party being Jasper Goldstein. Again, another recent goal scorer for them as well. He came off the bench. Had a goal in not the last match for Vlora FC, but the one before. Williams. Knutson sends it out wide. It eventually gets out there to Ross. Back around to Braun. He will curl this one forward. Francis tried to give Sherman something to run onto there. Not able to. Jama recycles. Ball pinged all the way to this near side off the shoulder. Here's Lamble. Lamble's ball, no man's land, picked off. Good position here for Vlora to step forward if they want. Martinez on pace against Ross. Not able to beat Ross. Martinez goes down. We continue on. Sherman trying to maintain possession. Ridd curls it forward for the winger. He won't get to this one first. We'll try and cause some havoc for the goalkeeper as he launches it. Ross trying to win a throw, and he's not going to be able to. Martinez trying to stay on sides. Here comes Goldstein. Checking the shoulder is Gallegos. Out to Molina. 88 minutes gone. Molina on the right foot. He'll curl that one in and grabbed by Knutson. Tomshi not able to hang on to possession. Sent right to the top of the 18-yard box. Last touch off of Braun, out of play. Another throw in here for Vlora. I believe both sides have used up all of their substitutes. So it will be like this until the end. Williams heads down. Tomshi out for Taguda. Taguda trying to stride inside. Taguda got a little bit of a bump. Maintains possession. Taguda still down the sideline. Now to the end line. Taguda goes flailing over. No foul, says our referee. We continue on. Vlora heading right back the other way. Molina on the far side. Taguda still slow to his feet. Well behind the play. Molina beats two. Here's Goldstein. And the referee will bring this one back, and he will go to the pocketbook for Jake Sherman. Making no friends among the Superior City faithful now. So just about ready to hit 90. Taguda is back to his feet. Seems to be all okay, which is always wonderful to see. So another free kick here for Vlora FC on the far side. It will be Francisco Nava-Gomez, who's held it down all year for Vlora FC. 90 minutes have come and gone. He do 4? 3 or 4? Or something like that. Referee says we are playing now. Francisco Nava-Gomez, again, he's played spectacularly tonight. Lazily curled in ball. Larson will reset to the center back. That one sent in with a little bit more pace. Bicycle kick attempt. That one will go wide. Knutson will play short to Williams quickly. Ball forward for Rid. Dummy by Pyra. Pyra thinking about it. He'll now launch it forward, hoping that Taguda can cause a little bit of mayhem here. Ball will be sent back around all the way to the goalkeeper, Bordelis. Big tackle by Tomshi here. Tomshi tries to lay it off to Sherman, and a huge defensive effort in order to deny that. Going down is Larson after contact with Tomshi. Referee will urge him to his feet. Here's Pyra. Taguda. Taguda. The whistle will go. Referee will say that Superior City will maintain possession. Larson still down after the contact. Larson back to his feet. Seems like he will be okay to continue the rest of this match. As I see Captain Nick Braun having a conversation with our official. It should be a drop ball, I believe, to Superior City here, which is frankly not too bad of an opportunity for Superior City, as I believe that it looked like Taguda may have been losing possession of that ball. Played short. Pyra. Here's Ross. His ball clipped in. Williams back across. Nobody there to steer it towards frame. Taguda gets a shot away after the rebound. Referee watching this one carefully all the way to the sideline here. Throwing down the line from Braun quickly. Taguda will come out the other side with this one. Taguda still along the end line. Toddy Taguda all the way across. Who's there? Far side. Sherman whiffed on it. And if that hasn't been a perfect example of the type of day it has been for Superior City. And I wouldn't say to a man that Superior City has played poorly this match either. It's just that those very critical moments, those blink and you miss it moments, it has not gone the Navy's way in a bunch of different ways. as Vlora have turned up to Superior Choice Credit Union Stadium, and they are going to walk out of here with 3 points and continue their undefeated run, unbeaten run in the UPSL Midwest West so far this season. Launched forward. Last touch off of Braun. Larson gets it forward. Everybody's on sides. Shot coming in. Maybe lacked too much of a terror to it from Goldstein. Played short to Ross. Braun. Left-footed ball forward. Delightful one, finds Taguda. Taguda flicks that one forward. So one I imagine will go all the way back to the goalkeeper, who clears. And the referee has decided that he has seen enough of this Midwest West Conference matchup. Vlora will walk in and take the 3 points from Superior City. The highs of the midweek for the Navy have come back down to earth just a little bit as the unbeaten, the perfect so far Vlora FC will continue to be so. Congratulations to them on a great game played. It started in the 7th minute on the set play for the Navy, which they conceded the corner kick. It was scored. It could have been scored by a number of people. There were plenty of people at that back post. It was Juan Lagares that scored it. It was a wonderful curled-in corner kick by Javier Gallegos, as the Navy will clap the fans. In a very full week of soccer here from Superior. And again, all may not be lost for Superior City today as well, as the Superior City women's team 0-0 at the half against St. Croix Soccer Club. I really hope to hear some positive results from that one as well. So a tough one for the Navy. And again, their next matchup is going to be another tough one in which they're going to really need to step forward in a positive way, as they will head down to Hudson and they will take on St. Croix Soccer Club, one of the perennial top teams in this division. They'll have a week or so to get it done, but that week is going to go by very quickly for head coaches Isaac Beckett and Alfie Hudd. Wasn't to be for the Navy today, as they're going to go down 4-1 to the visiting Vlora FC. Thank you so much for joining us with Craig Morrissey, the boss man, up in the booth. My name is Xavier Walt. We'll see you next time. It should be for the women's team that we will see you the next. And when is the next time that we'll have you right here? It will be for St. Paul Blackhawks on the 4th of June. I'm excited for that one. I'm very, very excited for that one. And that one is a little bit more of a midday matchup. I like that one quite a bit more. But that'll do it for us here at Superior Choice Credit Union. For the boss man, Craig Morrissey, next to me. Thank you so much for being here. Your final score: Superior City 1, the visiting Vlora FC 4. Thank you so much for being here. Safe travels, everyone, and good night.